they have responsibilities. Just like you and me, like the human beings, we have responsibilities. And the Muslim, the responsibility of the Muslim is to follow Sharia. So is the jinns. So the jinns, their responsibility is to follow the Quran and the Sunnah. They got no other books to follow. And also they have beliefs. There are some who are Muslim, there are some who are kafir. And in the hereafter, like we human beings will be accounted for our action, they themselves will be accounted for their action. They will be resurrected the same way. We're going to be resurrected on Yawm al-Qiyamah. They will be resurrected as well. And also they have great skills. They have many skills and capabilities. Which in the time of Sulaiman as-Salam, they built the temple of Sulaiman as-Salam. They can travel to the speed without beyond our imagination. And the jinn, they deliver messages and they receive messages by stealing the messages from the angels. This is the abilities that Allah has given them, but they misuse it. Means the type of jinn that we have in reality. There are many types, many kinds of jinns. Like I said, there are jinns that flies in the space. That's why you see how come you know what happened in Pakistan. Because the jinn, he took information in Pakistan, he flew all the way to UK. But at a speed, at extreme speed that you cannot imagine. You yourself to go to Pakistan, you to book the tickets. But they don't need to book any tickets because Allah has blessed them with His ability to fly and to travel at enormous speed. And you have the jinns as well in form of dogs and snakes. They are the animals of the jinns. And also you have the third base, which is based in a place they cannot travel. Some of the jinns are based in one place. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given them the ability to fly or to travel. They just walk on the earth, travel on the earth, that's all they can do. The term jinns is generally mentioned in the Quran. Whenever the term jinns is mentioned, it includes the believing jinns and the disbelieving jinns. The same with that when the word ins is mentioned in the Quran, is mentioned the believing man and the non-believing man. And you have another type of jinn which is known as the amir. These type of jinns, they live in your house. Whether you like it or not, there are jinns in your house. They live, they settle in your house. They could be Muslim jinns, they could be non-Muslim jinns. They are known as the amir. The third type of jinn which is known is the arwah. These of jinns, they interact with the children. They play with your children. And they will get really upset if you harm your children. If you do zulm on your children, they jinn will settle in your house, will become angry with you. It's a reality because we don't see them. Where does they live in the house? Is in the corners of our house. And then we have the shaitan. He's the one, he's from the jinn as well. And he is the one who is wicked. He's mischievous. His ambition, his aim is to misguide you, is to cause problem to you, is to cause harm to you. The kafir jinn himself or herself is not necessarily a bad jinn. Does not necessarily mean harm to you. Like you have many kafir on the street. They don't necessarily mean harm to you. You walk, you cross, you do business with them, but it means no harm to you. They live their lives and you live your life. The same with the kafir jinn, not all of them mean harm to you. They live their own lives. But if you affect them in a certain way, then they will take revenge. They will affect you in the same manner. You have another type of jinn which is called the marid. This is a type of demons. They appear horrifying and they've got very bad smell and they are very wicked as well. Finally you got the ifrit. The ifrit is one of the most powerful jinn. He is the one in the time of Sulaiman as-Salam, like I said earlier on. He, before the Sulaiman as-Salam could stand from his throne, he said, I could travel and fetch the throne of Sheba and put it in front of you. This is how powerful and speed the ifrit is. The ifrit can spread his leg, one leg on the shore and one leg on the horizon. This is the ability Allah has given them. The jinns, they normally like to live in the night, to become active during the night. That's what the Prophet is saying. when night fall, when the time of dusk, keep your children inside. Do not let them outside, because this is the shaitan becomes very active at this time. And after 1 hour, then you can let your children go out. And when you close your door, say Bismillah, because the shaitan cannot open the door where Allah's name has been mentioned. All the shaitan, the jinns, the leaves on earth, but the throne of Iblis is on the sea. Imam Ahmad bin Hanbal admitted that Jabir said, the Prophet said, Iblis placed his throne on the sea. And at the time of Maghrib, he assembled all his shayateen, all his soldiers. He said, what have you done today? And one will say, so I've done so and so. He said, it's not good enough. And one will rise up and say, I don't leave until I split the husband and the wife. And this is the one that said, come and sit next to me. So Iblis, he will praise the one who is most wicked. In the eyes of Iblis, the one who is worst, for him is most elevated. This is how wicked the shaitan is. And they also live in places of impurities, like the toilet, the sewage of the rooms. This is the places where the jinns, the kafir jinn, the bad jinns lives. And they live also they like to live in between the shade and the sun. This is where they like to rest. And they like to rest also in the deep forest, where no human beings, they don't get in touch with any human beings, because by nature, Allah has created the jinns inferior to the human beings. By nature, they fear us. By nature, they don't like us. Because our breath, especially the breath of the believers, whenever the believers walks in, their jinns get scared. But because of misconception, we believe that there's the we scared of the jinns now. This is a misconception because we don't know much about the jinn. We don't make many research. We don't learn a lot about the jinns. All we hear is about the movies. When you talk about the jinn, you think about the two horns or someone very ugly, and that's why you get scared of them. And also they live in your houses, in the corners of your houses. That's why it's not good to urinate or get the kids urinate in the corner of your house or throw stuff in the corner of your houses. Any abandoned place, any furniture that you are using, the jinn will come and use that furniture. That's why you need to use all the furniture you have in your house. Any room which is locked, which is abandoned, your shaitan will make that become their rooms. And once you start using their places, they become disturbed. And they will in fact, in turn, affect you. And the worst place where you can find the jinn is the marketplace. The marketplace is where Iblis, the shaitan, raises his banner. The Prophet said, if you can, do not be the first one to enter the market, and do not be the last one to leave the market. For Satan, that's where Satan is. The house of Satan is the market. This is where most of the fitna take place, in the market. And sadly nowadays, we're the first one to go in the market, and we are the last one to leave the market. It's a reality. And the Prophet, he forbade us, and Ibn Abbas said, when you go to the market, just go and raid the market. What you want, just go and take it and come back. Do not spend time in the market. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He mentioned early on, like a quote, وَمَا تُجِنَ وَالْإِنسَ لِيَعْبُدُونَ. Clearly, Allah set the responsibility, the duty of the jinns, for them to worship Him. The same way our duty to call for the deen of Allah, to make the deen of Allah become dominant, the same way the jinns, they have the same responsibility to make the deen of Allah become dominant in their community. They need to abide by the Sharia. The same way we abide by the Sharia, they need to abide by the Sharia. Like we command the good, we forbid the evil, the jinns as well, they need to command the good, forbid the evil. Like we go in the public arena to call for the Sharia. We call for the law of Iblis to be removed. We call for the law of Shaitan to be destroyed. We call for the man-made law to be destroyed, to be removed. The same with the jinn, they have the same responsibility. Any jinn within the communities which live under the banner of man-made system, under the banner of shirk, it is their duty to do the da'wah, to call for the deen of Islam. The first condition Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put on us is to reject Ta'ud before we can actually believe in Him. The same with the jinns. They need to reject the Ta'ud and to believe in Him. This is a condition for any Muslim. To reject al-kufr bil-Ta'ud, al-iman billah. This ayah doesn't only belong to us, doesn't only inform us to live by this ayah, but also to the jinn. Because remember, the jinn, the Quran has been revealed for the jinns and the ins. Allah created us to follow the Quran and the Sunnah. And the jinns, Allah, they have the noble duty to fight the jihad. They declare the jihad on those who declare jihad in Islam. They have the mujahideen among themselves. It's not only human beings that will fight the jihad. Within their own community, they will raise the banner of jihad when the time of jihad is necessary. And many of them, they refuse to abide, to obey the law of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. They become rebellious. They become kuffar, they become mushrikeen among the jinns. Their role and responsibility as well, I created them to worship Him, and also give them the ability to eat and to drink, give the ability to procreate. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, when we say to the angels, prostrate to Adam, it's not the prostration of worship, it's a prostration of respect to Adam as salam. Every angel prostrate except Iblis. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Iblis, he was one of the jinns. So, this misconception that Iblis, he was one of the angels, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, he was one of the jinns. He is the father of the shaitan, he is the father of the jinns. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala continues, will you take him, Iblis, and his offspring, which means he has children. Iblis, he has children. And will you take his offspring as protectors? This Allah is clear, this ayah. It has many lessons to learn that Iblis is not part of the angels. He is the jinns and they have children. That's why you see that the jinns are multiplying. So multiply, and they will continue to multiply until the day of judgment. And they are the hidden creation. And they are known as Qabiluhu, the soldier of Iblis. The soldier of Iblis, when they see you don't see them. You go to the beach. Nowadays the beach, so many haram take place, you cannot go. But if you find a beach, if you look to the horizon, you cannot see nothing except you see the waves, you see the water. But from the horizon, all the shayateen can see. They can see what you're doing. The jinns, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He said, O assembly of jinns and mankind, addressing the jinns and the mankind, He said, did not there come to you messengers from among you? So the messengers came to us and came to the jinns as well. Why did the messenger come? To give us revelation. Was it been told? Was it been told by Jibreel salam from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to reject the Tawhut, to declare kufr and shirk, to make Islam become dominant, to establish a Sharia, especially when we live in the state we live nowadays. We have no deen of Islam which is being implemented. That's why all the messengers that came to proclaim the kalima la ilaha illallah. So is the duty of the jinns. And the jinns as well, they have many different religions, many different sects. The same way we are divided into 72 sects. We divide the human beings, divided between Hindu, Sikh, Christian, Jew and Buddhism. The same with the jinns, they have their own religion, many types of religion.